yeah, for the most part, I just want to be on the laptop right now. So, like I said, I'm not really gonna force it. And even if I say, like, you know, if I kind of want to do something, it's like, even if I say I want to do it, it's like, if I don't do it, you know, it's like, you know, it ain't really gonna stress me. But I was even this is one thing I can tell you. Like I was telling the girl, like, you know, like my seduction type is funny, but you know, I'll say one thing, and I'll just give one example. You know, for instance, like I'll tell the girl, you know, I'm done smoking, I'm done drinking. I mean, so I'll give you a heads up on that too. For the most part, like from now on, it might just be I'm working on. But honestly, it doesn't usually work like that for me. Like if I'm trying to, like, you know, stop smoking or drinking or both, even, like, you know, for a certain amount of time. I don't know how it works, but just when I do that shit, I have to really be like all in. Like I'm just like, you know, I'm working on stopping, like, for good. For the most part, you know, I always, you know, kind of have or come back to it, but it don't even necessarily have to be that long. Like it might be like, well, I do it kind of interestingly. So like in totality, it might be, you know, like smoking and drinking. It might be like, you know, 2 weeks total. But you know, in the past, I kind of have let this stuff, like, you know, I just, you know, I say I'm done, but I'm gonna, like, you know, smoke the rest, or just, I mean, that's funny, but, you know, smoke the rest, or and drink the rest and all that, you know, just kind of until I have no more. So it usually happens where, usually, you know, but I have more smokes than I do drink, but the drink even kind of lasts a little longer. But it actually always kind of gives me discipline for when, you know, eventually I have, you know, came back to smoking and drinking. But even just the thought of, you know, I'm done. So it's like, this is the last I'm you're gonna have, you know, for a while, or just, you know, forever. It's like, you know, it's like it kind of makes me just, you know, actually slow down a lot more. You know, actually conserve or preserve the stuff a lot better. So even though I start drinking again, when I do start drinking and smoking again and stuff like that, I actually have like a different outlook on it. So I do a lot better with preserving it. You know, even if it's like I still do it to the max in a sense. It's like I come up with different strategies to kind of just different strategies. You know, like I came up with strategies for literally like most stuff. You know what I mean? Shoot, my fault, but so yeah. But what I was saying though was like and sometimes I'll say, like, you know, or something like that, like more so than other times, and even like cussing and stuff. But sometimes I just, you know, just like it just happens. I don't really stress about that too much too, but I realize I'm doing certain stuff. But that's a funny story too. But either way, just let me see. What I was saying was, and sometimes they say instead of saying just pause, you know. But either way, I want to say sometimes, but I like sometimes. I like but you know, either way, yeah. The point is my seduction type, and I actually wanted to, but I actually know exactly where that is, like being in the moment. So that's a funny story too. But beyond all the funny stories, I mean, just like that's funny, but yeah. But my seduction type for the most part, what I'll say is this. I even told her last. I was like, yo, like I'll like say something. Let me just play it. I'll play it because honestly, oh, I don't got my. Never mind. I won't play it. So, but pretty much though, I forget what it said exactly, but just like my seduction type, you know, will be clearly not even like, so it's kind of like you're being very truthful because you're being so clearly, like, you know, dishonest. You know what I mean? It's like not even dishonest, but it's like the example I gave her last night was like, you know, it was like it was in reference to something else, but it was just like the example I gave her was just like, you know how I'll tell you. And she even laughed. And it seemed like my fault. But, you know, just like, it's like, I'll tell you, like, I'm done drinking. I'm done drinking. Just for instance, for example, I'm done drinking. I'm not drinking no more. And then, the next thing I'm at the liquor store texting her like I'm at the liquor store. I mean, like, I'll just, I'll tell her something. I'll be super like fervent with it, but then I'll just like, I'll tell her like, I'll just let her know like, yeah, I changed my mind. I mean, so like, I kind of definitely like, I was like, I'm done drinking. I'm like, for real. Like, I'm done this time. I mean, but it's like, yeah, but when I'm not, I'm still like I'll still tell her. I mean, so in a sense, I kind of like lied straight up, but at the same time, I'm still like I just I'll be honest about. I'll let her know like just like it changed. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah. Another thing I wanted to say too. So this is good because this will lead into another video. But so that's one part of the seduction type I got. But also another part is it's funny, but just the whole entire I want to say ladies man, but ladies man kind of aspect of it, and for one thing, what it says is, with me, it's like I'll somewhat, have just be a ladies man, have an abundance of females, at like, just like just at my disposal in a sense. But the thing is, well, a lot of stuff actually goes into that, but I make a woman feel super special. And also, I attract the virtuous ones. I already told you that. So pretty much, though, thing about that is like some people would say that's not attractive, but some people would say it's like in my case, it's attractive because it's like what was it saying? It was like the thing about it is like you'll have so many like it said you could have been with like 1,000 women before her or whatever, but it's like the thing about it is like better to, he says, better to be abandoned or whatever, better to be abandoned. I don't know about abandoned, but, better to be abandoned than, undesired by such a man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, in my seduction type, her seduction type, literally is, for the most part, a female seduction type. Like, some seduction, like, most seduction types, it seems like, it can go either way, like, it's man and female, but her seduction type is the first one, and mine is the second one, and hers is, like, the most potent, and also hers is for the females, like, it's a female seduction type, and mine is primarily, like for a man seduction type. So it's funny, but yeah. So that actual sense of it, better to be, they said abandoned, but I don't know if abandoned is the best word for it. But abandoned, is undesired by such a man. So it's like yeah, just the whole kind of ladies man aspect actually plays into my favor. I mean, so. It's very just it's kind of natural. It's not like I don't really. It's just describing like who I am. I mean, so yeah. But like I said, I still treat her very special. She knows she has and she really is the most special girl in my entire life. I mean, I love her so much. I mean, so it's crazy. But so I've always not always I've always kind of like been like kind of open about that. Even like my earlier days, I was like I had a term for her, MFG. I mean, like, my favorite girl. I mean, so. And I just, was like, I would say dealing with other women. I wasn't sleeping with them at all. I was just dealing with other women and stuff like that. Talking to them, but I was thinking, I wouldn't really hide the fact, she's the one. I mean, like beyond that, I'm gonna say more important, but she's more important. I mean.